From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Chad Kuhl gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Digging in, Dexter Fowler. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The 0-2 delivery. And it takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Luplow moving forward. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Carlos Martinez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Up next for the Buccos, Josh Harrison having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter has it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's got to be excited to hit in this one because his career against the starter, he's hitting over 500. I'm sure he knows he hit him well in the past, so his confidence is probably at an extra boost today.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting third, center fielder.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jordan Luplow. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Jerko onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We are still scoring. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. Fellas, one thing I want you to focus on is the fact that this team flat plays D. They lead the National League with the fewest errors. Can't tell you what that means to a pitching staff. You will see this team bear down on defensive side of the ball and make some great plays in this one.
Here's Matt Carpenter. In prior matchups with Chad Kuhl, he comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Batting next, second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now. In yesterday's ball game, he launched a couple over the wall, so we'll see if he's got some more thump in that bat here in this one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Hit out towards second. Harrison has it, and there's out number 2. Here's Marcelo Zuna, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Alexa, turn on the family room light.
Okay. By the way, in brief mode, I speak less.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. One away.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Gregory Polanco trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in, David Freese, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner goes for third. Hit sharply on the ground. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
But no problem at first, and that's the first out. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Third inning, no score to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Francisco Cervelli.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 9, Edgar.
Now at the plate, Chad Kuhl. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh.
So stepping in, Josh Harrison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is stepping in and ready for another shot. Jose Martinez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Martinez goes quietly leading off the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heat. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. This is foul right side. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park after this. Riding in once again, Adam Frazier will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And Fowler won't gun him down. He's in safely at third.
Hey, D-Rose, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Now the runner's on his way home. Hard hit ball to second. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Dickerson going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a pickoff play at second. Back in standing. The 0-1 pitch. hit hard on the ground towards second. Harrison's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcelo Ozuna.
Here's Marcelo Ozuna, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, number 4, catcher, Yadier.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Carpenter on third with 2 out. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now, behind 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Leading off for the Pirates, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, and that's the first out.
Third baseman, number 20.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Grounded to short. DeYoung gathers it in. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus
Take it
far.
out before it storms.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box, Chad Poole. And there he goes towards second. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And Fowler won't gun him down. He's in safely at third.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Harrison, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Is there, and he puts this one away for the third.
Gotta take my dog out. try
Great
again
job
in
there
an
of
hour.
working out of potential trouble. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. The 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Freeze has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Martinez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that swung on and missed for strike one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3 hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He's at the knees and called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Digging in once again, Jordan Luplow. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up.
Dickerson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the lead. Gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So the 2-out success means Gregory Polanco bats this inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Gregory Polanco, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Into the box now, David Freese. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Hey, the object of the game is to pass the baton on the offensive side. Give yourself a chance to get the tying run to the plate late in the game. That's exactly what happened here.
Ready for another shot now, Paul DeYoung. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
The 0-1, swinging a ball hit on the ground. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Matt Carpenter. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Popped him up. Bell is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power core. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Ready for another chance? Francisco Cervelli. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Looped out toward third. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up pitcher number 39.
Digging in and looking for more, Chad Kuhl. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his second knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Runner goes for second. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Frazier. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jordan Luplow. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And a double steal try here. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pirates strand. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1-1. It's taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit out towards second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. He got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Greg Garcia come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 35, Greg Garcia.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Polanco has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Luplow moves over, and the inning is over. Cards leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
Next to bat.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pham is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates.
Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Swinging a ball line down to the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Another 0-2 home. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's just a tastier roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of it.
And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. 2 out, nobody on. This is pulled into right. Fowler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Bucks go down quietly as they're up. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Felipe Rivero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee
what do you want me to do?
Line up tomorrow.
A little bouncer.
I'll be all right.
Once more. Misses. That's ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. At the plate, Tommy Pham. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Freeze has it. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Count is 1-2 now. Cardinals down to their final strike here. St. Louis, good night.
Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Pittsburgh Pirates rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chad Kuhl earns his 5th winner of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Carlos Martinez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Felipe Rivero closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score.
Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, we're inside beautiful PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Trevor Williams, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Ready now, Dexter Fowler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
The next 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with Daddy Longlegs himself, Dexter Fowler. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
At the plate, Jose Martinez looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty. One man out. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Luplow giving chase into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Boy, here's an interesting pitcher. He actually pitches better on the road than he has at home this season, which is not an easy thing to do. Sometimes guys just like being on the road, being in a different hotel, warming up and going out onto a different mound. Whatever the case, this guy definitely loves pitching on the road.
Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2 and 4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that will bring in Adam Frazier. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Jerko. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Here's Starling Marte, and he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First offering on its way, and the runner's breaking for third. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Well, that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Now the relay home. And he will get in there at second base as he's got himself a wall ball double.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Pitch swung on and missed. Thought better of it, but now he's tagged out trying to get back to third.
Oh, save. Challenge that.
Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still no score.
He was fucking safe.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting second baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now. His previous history with Trevor Williams. He's 0 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Luplow is in pursuit. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Bell, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow. The fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Now here's the pitch. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Digging in, Ryan LaVarnway. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. The next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Count 0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. And he fouls this one off. His average sits at 296 entering play. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Molina, who goes just by Yachty most of the time. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. The 0-2 to Molina. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luke Weaver. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Trevor Williams, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch popped up, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in. Pitch on the way. Fouled off. Harrison is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
That'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ozuna has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Starling Marte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. And the runner's coming home. Hit down the third base line. From the belt, the pitch. The runner's breaking for home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that threw into center field. Base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Theo. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Bucs. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Frazier is up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Harrison. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
How about it?
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in to try it again. Josh Bell set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordan Luplow. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Third baseman, number 23.
Striding in once again, David Freese hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Runners on the move for second. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pham is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box, Ryan LaVarnway.
Catcher, Ryan LaVarnway.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes set, and the 0-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Jed Jerko now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Ryan Lavarnway, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Stepping in now, Trevor Williams. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Lavarnway on at first, nobody out. He's on the move again from first. And he steps off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Josh Harrison. He grounds it sharply to third. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Ready for another shot now, Adam Frazier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. He's running. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the runner's on his way home. Liner toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. The relay, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab. He's on fire right now.
And they pitch out. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0 home. Oh, and they pitch out on him. But he'll just play a little cat and mouse as he looks him back. Runners breaking for the plate. Hit sharply on the ground. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cardinals nothing. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Marcell Ozuna goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 56, Greg Holland.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. This is foul for the first strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The batter, right fielder, Jordan.
Digging in and looking for more, Jordan Luplow, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's David Freese to stand in. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Dexter Fowler. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Jose Martinez. With 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Wind-up and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's the second out.
Center fielder, number 20, Tommy Pham.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance? Ryan Lavarnway. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Ryan Lavarnway.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. The 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Trevor Williams. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, second base.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Josh Harrison. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Line drive to center field. Pham will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. Digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. And right into the shift. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for St. Louis, number 36.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And the pitch. Drilled to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game to call his parents and say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell him about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. You got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Marte off for second. Popped him up, and that's in there. Base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he is out on the tag. Throw won't get him.
First baseman, number 65.
Riding in once again, Josh Bell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set and the pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. His second home run of the game. And the Pirates are up 5-0 now.
Yeah, Molina was calling for something down in the zone, but he didn't execute the pitch. Nothing for a catcher to do but to tell his guy to shake it and hope he sharpens up his command.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow.
Jordan Luplow.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Freese. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. First delivery to him on the way.
I'll take anybody after this game.
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Marcelo Zuna. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
So 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Hit down the line at first. Bell brings it in. And a step on first himself for the out. Colton Wong will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer anything this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Here now is our final line score tonight.
BRB! How do I pitch? I'm not bad.
Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Buccos try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next, Joe Musgrove will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Set to get his day started, Greg Garcia, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Jed Jerko now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 5 homers, 18 driven in. The 1-1 fouled away. Drilled to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Jose Martinez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Marte. But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4-hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Cards lead it 2-0. Michael Wacha will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Harrison. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. This is flared out towards second, and there's one down now. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
And very quickly, 2 outs here in the home first.
Batting third.
At the plate, Starling Marte looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Wacha gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. And now the runner's trying for third. This is line to left. Ozuna is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. At the plate, Yadier Molina.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one to make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's focus our attention on Josh Harrison. Basically your Swiss Army knife for a manager. The ability to play up the middle, premium positions, also both corners, and carries a nice bat to boot.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Michael Wacha, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. So in just one turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And as we call on our team leaderboard, you can see his total currently 4th best on this Pirate ball club. Here's Dexter Fowler now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they're on top 2-0. Josh Bell the next to hit, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the NL batting chase.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Up next for the Buccos, David Freese. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swings and misses. Throw down. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle, and they will tag him out between first and second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning. The Steel City skyline on a nice day for baseball in Western Pennsylvania. Happy to have you back on the show. Digging in for his second at-bat, Greg Garcia. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 20, Tommy Pham.
So striding in, Tommy Pham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded by Freese. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Jed Jerko.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jed Jerko. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now batting, Francisco Cervelli. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Cervelli.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
So here now is the pitcher, Joe Musgrove. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's Ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Garcia has it. And quickly there are 2 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Carpenter is there. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Martinez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Riding in once again, Matt Carpenter looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordy Mercer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pham has a beat on it. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starling Marte 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Corey Dickerson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here, as it'll be Yadier Molina to lead things off. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Here comes Dickerson, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second. And he is in there. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently 2nd best on the St. Louis roster. Now a bunt attempt here. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Set. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to 3rd with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the 3rd baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to 1st. That was very well executed.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Fowler Has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Redbirds down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready for another chance? Josh Bell. He singled his last time out.
First baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game, and he's scored on the leadoff single. As we take a look at the league leaders in hitting, and as you can see there, he's off to a hot start in April. Currently second best in that department in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. On the move again from first. Now a soft liner toward first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the runner's coming home. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Ready once again, Greg Garcia will get his side started in the inning. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Another 0-2 coming. Dribble to the right side. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position. Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. Swings through it for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball. Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him. And they could go either way now, I suppose. 2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well. Here's Jed Jerko now.
as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Sean Rodriguez. He's going to come off the bench.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's one away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Bye-bye.
First offering on its way. In the air now out to right field. Fowler has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in once again, Jordy Mercer has bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to third.
James.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches. They're down 2-1. Back here in Pittsburgh. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 31, A.J. Dugal.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Matt Carpenter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here. It is behind 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Mercer to his left. He's there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Corey Dickerson. Been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. This is on the ground over to first. Martinez is there, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Josh Bell the next to hit. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Waka steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. The throw into second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Here's Gregory Polanco. Runner breaks for third. Down the first baseline. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. It swung on and missed the throw. Try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In there, strike 1. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 34.
Striding into the box, number 34. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. In order go the Cardinals, as they're unable to add.
Leading off for the Pirates, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Luke Gregerson takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. He's running again. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. 1-1. Running yet again for second. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Get out, get out.
Number 34 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Up next for the Buccos, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 31, A.J. Google.
Elias Diaz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Elias Diaz.
And the runner's breaking for third. Bounce it to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Left for Pittsburgh. Our score remains 2-1. Felipe Rivero is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Garcia will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Soft liner towards short, and 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Here's Jed Jerko now. In prior matchups with Felipe Rivero, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Pitch on the way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 2-1. Brett Cecil takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
27, Brett Cecil.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Josh Harrison, and he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Starling Marte. Past history with Brett Cecil. He's 1 for 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left, and we are tied again.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Slow grounder to first. Martinez charging this one, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So this game will. Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Harrison, how'd that get to your feet?
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Here's Matt Carpenter as he grounds one briskly to short. Taken in by Mercer. There's Harrison for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Paul DeYoung will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So no runs or hits here. Greg Holland comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Greg Holland.
First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Here's Gregory Polanco, and there he goes towards second. Smoke toward the hole. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out. Here's David Freese to stand in. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Holland pauses. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pham has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The catcher, number 4.
Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, he'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Francisco
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Runner goes for second. Into the corner and slicing foul. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Runner going a second time. He pulls this one into right. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Runners on the move for second. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So striding forward now, Starling Marte. He'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But
hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. And when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, What a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Felipe Rivero gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.